to have.
Yes, Master.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I get back to work on the mouse droid, only I've hit a little bit of a snag. These are some of the most complicated and detailed Greeblies I have ever seen. And I know these are all like little circuit boards and things like that, but I don't have the money to get circuit boards. So I have a choice. I was planning on finishing this droid today. However, that is not going to happen unless I do one of two things. A, I can make the Greeblies out of teeny tiny little pieces of clay and find some time to bake them. Don't know when, but I can do that. Or two, I can make the Greeblies out of Legos. Now, to me, I've been collecting Legos since I was 10 years old, and to glue a Lego down to anything that is not another Lego is like the cardinal sin. It's like you just don't do it. So while I do technically have the parts to make the Greeblies entirely out of Legos and it wouldn't require buying anything, it would break my heart to do so. So, yeah, those are the two ideas I can come up with Greeblies that wouldn't cost anything. Because if I go with Greeblies that you could buy from an electronics store or online, it would take me another month to finish that, and frankly, I really don't want to wait that long. I just want to get this thing finished so I can move on, and I'm not going to do any more projects except for costumes from now until a possible convention. It's looking more and more unlikely that I'm going to be able to go, but I still want to try. I really do want to try and make it to that convention because I've got convention withdrawals. I haven't been to any kind of convention since 2007. It's been 11 years. This is ridiculous. I want to get to another major, humongous event. So, that's what's going on. I'll come back when I've figured out what to do. I'm probably going to end up making at least some of them out of clay. I've got some Play-Doh. If I can figure out a way to seal that stuff before gluing it so it doesn't completely fall apart, then I will do that. But until then, I'll see you guys later. So, bye. Hey guys, guess what? I told my mom about my problem, and she told me about an old calculator of hers that didn't work anymore. Look at all these little buttons. This is going to be perfect for at least some of the Greeblies, and I figure if I take it apart, there will be even more Greeblies possibly inside. So, this is going to be cool. Now all I have to do is take this apart, and I'm going to cannibalize whatever parts I possibly can from this sucker. So, thankfully I've got a whole set of detail screwdrivers. I think this will work. Ooh, there we go. What? Okay, now I can't figure out how to take it apart. The screws made it seem so straightforward. Aha! There we go. Break the seal! Aha! Just sort of wiggle it back and forth. Oh my goodness, Manali. What's your problem? Hmm? Ah, whew, got it! There we go. One more little pop thing to pop off. Aha! Whoa! Whoa! Check this out. It's a Greebly gold mine. Yay! Look at all these little buttons. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. And once they're painted, nobody's going to be able to tell what they were from. Ha ha! Oh, extra little. This could come in handy for something. And there we go. All right. Cool. There you have it, guys. Those are all the Greeblies that I was able to scavenge from one calculator. Here's button cell battery, some screws, casing, all these buttons. I'm going to need to count them to see how many there are. And this little floppy thing that I'm sure I could use for something. And of course a circuit board, basic circuit board. So, yay! Now all I need to do is start gluing! Yay! Okay, guys. Thus begins the highly tedious work of gluing every single button onto this panel of cardboard. After the panel's done, I'm going to be gluing it right about there on the Droid. You can see I drew out a grid with a pen, like every millimeter, every 2 millimeters. Not millimeter, centimeter. Yeah, I'm not getting used to the metric system, silly American. Anyway, and that way I can keep everything lined up and centered without it, oh, that could have been bad. Without it wonking all over the place. So, yeah. And unfortunately, I've come to the conclusion that I do not have enough buttons, even though I've got like half a dozen of them. So for the rest, I'm probably going to have to be cutting pieces out of clay, somehow. Don't know how, and I also found out that I may need more than one of these panels, in which case, I'm definitely going to need to make the rest out of clay. But I can keep hot gluing every single one of these buttons in place. Oh, here's a small one. I'm trying to organize these by size so it doesn't look quite so jarring. And I marked the spaces that don't have a little button on them. So, yeah, I think this will fill up another couple rows and then I'm going to be out. So, let's get back to this. Okay, I'm a little more than halfway done and I have run out of buttons. Looks like I need to find another calculator to take apart. It looks like I need to find another calculator to take apart. Or I could just make the rest out of clay, which is probably what I'm going to do. I just need to measure and then cut out a whole bunch of strips. So, I think that's about all I can do for today. So I won't be going all night. I'll go ahead and let you guys go. That's all for today. Thank you. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I wasn't able to complete more on my little droid. And I'm missing a pencil. But I did figure out what to use for the top Greeblies. These are old mechanical, oh wow. There's still some lead in there. These are old mechanical pencils, and I'm going to be cutting them down and like gluing them along a piece and then sticking it up there. After I figure out how to cut them, I'll probably have to use a really, really tiny bladed saw so it doesn't shatter and get everywhere. So, yeah. We will come back to this probably sometime tomorrow. I can check in and tell you how the Greeblies are coming along. But thanks to not having enough Greeblies, this is going to take a little bit longer than I thought. I'm hoping I can get this finished over the weekend. If not, well, it's not the end of the world. So but there we go. I'll be back tomorrow with Fan Art Friday. I've got a very special piece planned. I hope everybody likes it. But until next time, this is the Clumsy Jedi signing off. Bye, guys. Just guess what? I cannot believe this. My mom just sacrificed her other calculator, one that was working perfectly, because she's got a big calculator collection anyway. And I told her my predicament, and like, oh, I guess I'll have to buy one from Goodwill. So she went into the desk, pulled out, she's like, here, take it. And I'm like, what? So, and my mom, she doesn't even like Star Wars. So the fact that she would contribute a perfectly working piece of electronics that I could just take apart, destroy, and contribute to one of my props, that's my mom. I love my mom. I need to do something special for her. Anyway, oh, maybe I could use the mouse droid to deliver a card now. Yeah, I'm totally using the mouse droid to deliver something to her next year. That'll be fun. But I have already taken apart the other calculator, and now that's just enough to pretty much finish this panel. So I'm letting the glue gun warm up again, and I'm going to keep gluing. Woohoo! I love my mom. My mom is awesome. Ta-da! The panel's done. Well, one of the panels. I still need to do a little bit of research as to whether or not there's only one of these or two of these, and if there's only one of them, which side it goes on, before I actually glue it on there. But actually, even found a little teeny little circuit to glue on there. I think I may have a couple more just for details, but yeah, this turned out pretty good. Former calculator and cardboard turned into like a circuit board for a little droid. Whee! But yeah, that's so there you go, guys. That's all for today for my little mouse droid build. I have not yet figured out how to cut these things down to size without cutting my fingers. So when my dad is free, I'm going to have to ask him about that. Maybe tomorrow, since tomorrow is basically the day off. But after I cut these down to size, line them up like, oh, I don't know, cut that. I think maybe 2 inches long, so I can get like 3 out of each one, and that'll give me enough. So up to the top. And anyway, that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more G-rated Star Wars content, or just want to keep up with my cardboard prop builds, go ahead and click that little subscription button down below. Question of the day. What would you have done for this circuit board? What raw materials would you have used to make this sort of detail? Go ahead and post a comment below. But until next time, this is the Clumsy Jedi signing off. Bye, guys, and I'll be back tomorrow with Fan Art Friday.